Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks content. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the tier 6 Italian tank destroyer, the BASSOTTO. So the BASSOTTO is just like the tier 5 M41. Very similar, really good camo, very fast turning tank, doesn't get a gun stabilizer, and I just jumped off the cliff. Didn't realize how steep that was, so there's some bad driving clips in the first 30 seconds of this match. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You still get the really good concealment of the tier 5. You still get pretty decent view range. You're still slow at 35 kilometers. Yeah, you still got slow 35 kilometers. Horsepower per ton still really good. Your traverse speed is really good. Camo is really good. You can use the same gun that was on the tier 5 if you really wanted to, but you also get two different guns. Two other guns. Well, basically you get 4 guns on this tank. But the first one of them is just like the tier 5 gun on the M41, the tank before it. And the fully upgraded gun is a derp gun. It is a 105 millimeter. Does 440 damage per shot. Is a really fast reload for a derp gun. Its reload is actually... Oh, I lost it. Actually, the accuracy of the derp gun is 0.44. Aim time is 3.2 seconds. And the rounds per minute is 7.5 seconds, which is, 7.5. 10 degrees of gun immersion with that gun. Its penetration is 105 on its high explosive and 230 on its heat. And it does not tell me the reload of that tank. Also, if you use the bigger gun, you get better horsepower per ton. So, the gun that I'm using is the 102. It has better accuracy at 0.4 instead of 0.44. It also has the better aim time at 2.7 instead of the 3.2. Its rounds per minute is actually slower with this gun at 6.19 instead of the 7.5, and your damage is 360 for both rounds. You get AP, heat, and high explosive for this gun, but your penetration is 175, standard 215 on its premium, and yeah. Like I said, the horsepower does get worse at 18.99 with 0.99 instead of the 19.11 that you would have had with the big gun. But I think so. This tank cannot get gun stabilizer. The stabilizer, it can't. So you're kind of stuck with having bad accuracy. You can put steady aim, you can put born leader, you can put crew vents, you can put rations on it, you can put all this other accuracy stuff, but nothing's going to be the same like the stabilizer. The stabilizer is just a very good piece of equipment. It helps out so much in your accuracy, and you don't really notice how much it helps until you can't run it. So yeah, that means that's why I choose the smaller gun, even though it has a lower rate of fire, but you're more accurate and you can stay at distance. Also, the shell velocity is a lot faster on this gun, the 102, than the big gun. The big gun shell velocity is like 400 at its best, and standard shell velocity on this tank, it's 900 meters per second, so over double the fast rounds. But you can still hit really hard with that 360 alpha. So yeah. So you really want to stay at distance with this tank because you have literally no armor. So you want to use your camo, you want to use your view range, you want to use that powerful gun. Stay at distance and keep it firing. So let's talk about equipment and career skills I have on this tank. I have the coated optics, concealment, gunling drive, and the enhanced target info. My skills are born leader, rapid loading, steadying, green thumb, sixth sense, situational awareness, muffle shot, camouflage expertise, and silent driving. basically the same skills that I had on the M41. And if you really wanted to, you could always switch something out for a snapshot or run a gun to just help you with that accuracy a little bit more. So, yeah, the problem with this tank is just accuracy. You had it with the other tank, the tank before this one, but it's a little bit more worse because you have a bigger gun with way worse accuracy. So, but if you can put the gun on target, get the gun to hit, you're going to really do a lot of damage, because remember, you're hitting 360, which is still a lot. You stay at distance, keep your gun in front of you, keep your gun on target, fire, pin them. You're still doing a lot of damage. And there's a Studer email. Goodbye, Studer email. Like, I've been very, very sneaky with this tank so far. Shot the ground in front of the M41. I would have took nearly all of its hit points. If I rolled high, I might have been able to one-shot it. So the only thing left is a Hellcat. Now, the Hellcat is going to run away. And there's a flipped over Panzer 5.4. So I'm going to try to put this shot onto the Hellcat. And our team's going to start capping, and I put a shot into the Hellcat. And there is the Hellcat, 314 hit points. And I miss. Now, that right there is the last time we will ever see that Hellcat. Because our team's going to cap out, and the Hellcat's just going to stay hidden because it's fast and it can stay hidden. And our team just wants a cap. So anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember to SLAPAFISH, because we're always not. And peace out. See ya.